Hey, good Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Give Me Five, 5 minutes with Fort Smith City Director Neil Martin. Coming off of a hiatus from Memorial Day last week, but we're getting back to you this week. Let's go ahead and talk about the things that happened last week, and then we'll jump into what's happening this week. So last week we had a study session where we heard from the police chief and the fire chief about things that are going on in those respective areas, kind of a year in review related to police and fire. So really good to hear some of the information that was going on there. And then we also talked about the military compatibility area overlay district, which is actually on our agenda to vote on this week, but that's going to get tabled. I'll talk about that in just a second. We also last week had a couple of sessions regarding the potential rate increases for water. We had a public session on Wednesday at Creekmore Park, and then another one Saturday at the Elm Grove Community Center. So not very well attended, about 12 on the Wednesday session, about 10 yesterday. So not a huge turnout, but it was the opportunity for the city and city administration primarily to talk about the reasoning that they are pushing forward for rate increases. So I'm not sure when that comes before the board to vote, but I'm sure it'll be placed on a future agenda. It's not this week, but it'll be coming to us. So I encourage you to pay attention, talk to your directors, make your voices known, and let them be aware of your feelings on that before the vote. This Tuesday, we have a regular meeting. And as always, these meetings will be at the Blue Lion, 101 North 2nd Street in downtown Fort Smith. So I'm just going to hit on a few of the items. I encourage you to go to fortsmithar.gov. There you can see the full agenda. You can see previous meetings like our study session last week. You can watch our previous meeting. So I always encourage you to do that. We have a rezoning request coming to us that is a large piece of property, about 54 acres, at a Chaffee crossing that will be for various housing types as well as commercial, retail, and office uses in a mixed-use environment. So pretty neat to see development going on there. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got the military compatibility area overlay district that deals with lighting, sound, and security. That's on our agenda, but we are going to table it. One of the directors will not be in attendance, and really he wants to vote on this. We want to have all 7 directors there. So this is going to get tabled and moved to another meeting, probably in 2 weeks. We've got an item regarding mobile spay and neuter services. So a company called Good Shepherd Humane Society coming down with a mobile van and doing mobile spay and neuter. That's a contract for about $28,000 that the board will be looking at. And then also we've got a bid for construction of new traffic signals or traffic signal improvements around the city, various couple locations. We've got a bid for the 2023 street overlays for various resurfacing of projects around the city. And then also coming before the board is approving an art installation at Creekmore Park. This is a sculpture to honor Dr. Michael Liggett, who passed away last year in 2023. So a number of things that are important, not a very huge agenda, but some very important things. So I encourage you to check that out, come out to the meeting or watch online. I encourage everybody, as always, reach out to your directors, whether they're your ward directors or your at-large director, which I am. Reach out to them, let them know how you feel about various things, and especially let them know about water rate increases, what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, that's it for this week's Give Me Five. I hope the information was informative and made you better aware of the items that are in front of your board of directors. Never forget that. We represent you. We are one of you. So everybody have a great day and a great week, and we'll do this again next Sunday. I'll Give Me Five.